Welcome to another episode of Vibe with Bobby. My name is Bobby. Today's episode is brought to you by Juice and Crumbs. So Juice and Crumbs. So Juice and Crumbs, as the name goes, Juice and Crumbs, they sell juice and crumbs. What are the crumbs? So they have banana cakes, they have banana breads, they have named pastries. You get it? Donuts, chops, and honestly, I must say their banana bread is superb, fantastic. They have different types of juice. They have this is sobolo, by the way. They have sobolo. They have pineapple juice. They have orange juice, strawberry juice, watermelon juice. You name it. So they were doing some promotion during the December season, and it was a great promotion. And now they are doing another one for the Valentine's. So you have to do a pre-order, and you have packages for all these. So they have for the bento cakes, they have cupcakes, they have brownies, chocolate cakes. So as the packages that you see on the screen, these are the packages that they have for the Val's Day. You can contact them as the numbers on the screen or on the flyers. You can contact them and order for yours. Juice and crumbs. I must say their crumbs are very, very special. They're very, very nice. Yeah, I don't just come and hype anything for hyping sake, but I always speak the facts. And I do an expensive shit. So yeah, I'm an expensive but as always I say. Yeah, so you can get them on WhatsApp 055 839 3862. 055 839 3862. Yeah, so when you go, tell them that Sir Bobby, said you should come and buy. Yeah, come and witness greatness because it's they are very, very powerful. Anyway, so juice and crumbs. So we're heading straight to today's topic. Today we're talking about flats. Why flats? Flats, I think they have been something that has been on my heart for quite some time now because it's been happening for a very long time. But it looks like a lot of people have overlooked it and it's become like something that people don't pay attention to because flat, 21st century, Accra, all will be experiencing flats in some parts. When I'm talking about flats, we mean why would it rain for just like 10 to 9 minutes, then boom, the place gets wet. Do you know what I'm trying to say? That's the kind of flat that is mind busting. When you don't experience it and they tell you, think, oh, it's not true, it's not possible. How would it rain for 5 to 10 minutes then it flats? That's the experience I've had in Accra, some part of Accra, and it's very sad. So it's been on my heart for a very long time. I feel like I have to share with you guys what I think and what can be done about it because it's been happening for quite a long time, since 2022, for a long time, but I started witnessing it, or I started experience or felt like I had to say something about it 2022 when I was doing my service. That was when I started. So today I'll be showing some videos, evidence. I was on took it because I have experienced it personally and it's really bad. So we'll be starting off with Accra. So Accra Kantamanto. Kantamanto is a great place where most of us do our shopping, buy our stuff and all that. Yeah, that's what we do at Kantamanto. We buy our stuff. A lot of it's a marketplace right in Ghana. If you want Kantamanto, anything you want, you can get at Kantamanto. Dress, food, home appliance, anything at all. Kantamanto is your place. It's like it's a market space, the right place to go and shop. But how would you tell me that I was around Kantamanto, it rained for 5 to 10 minutes. It wasn't even 10 minutes. And the rain stopped. And when I got out from my shade to get back to what I was doing, I was flooded. Just look at this video. So this is a video I took myself. Just what it had just rained for 5 to 10 minutes. And this was happening in Kantamanto. Flood. Why do you have to experience such things? Because to me it doesn't make sense. It's just I feel it's common sense. There are some of the things that we can stop or we can prevent when we apply common sense. And I also would say that when rules are being enforced, because I believe that there are some things that we know that we are doing that are not right, but we still be doing them. Look at the debt. Look at the debt. Just look at it. Right? Okay. Look at the next video. Look at the next video. So this is a video I took myself. Look at the gutter. Look at how filthy the gutter is. The gutters are choked.
Gutters or choke.
They don't take out the field. So whenever it rains, the water can't go. It has nowhere to go. So if the water can't go, any small rain is going to cause flood. Now look at this. This was even heartbreaking because you see this water. This is not normal water. This is the water from the gutter. Look at the road. We all through. We couldn't cross to the other side. I had to go and whine and pass someone. Look at how dirty the water is. This is water from the gutter, like straight from the gutter, because it rained and it was over. It couldn't go because the gutters are choked. So the water has overflown. That's come on the street. See, I had to walk past here and jump to the other side before I could go. That one, my feet touched a little bit of water. Why are you supposed to be experiencing things like this? I always say that in Ghana or in Accra, if you want to see that Accra is really dirty, it's in the rainy season, because when it's in the dry season, you don't see all these things. It doesn't rain for you to see. But whenever it rains, that's when you see that a few will happen and we have a lot of problems to solve. Right? Now, I won't talk much. Let me take you to Dakoma Junction. Dakoma Junction, I've taken. So this video I showed you was from last year. That was 2025. I want to show you a video from Dakoma Junction as of 2020. Okay, yes, 2025 December, and also as of 2025. Oh, 2025, 26, but 26, 2025. I'm coming. Let me show you this video to you because it's upset. It's sad. I don't know why we need to be experiencing things like this. Yes. So look at this video. This is Dakoma Junction. Early in the morning, I went to work. I was going to buy porridge. I had to cross to the other side. See, I was from where the traffic lights are from that side. I came all the way to this side because and what I want to buy is at the other end because the water is choked. I had to go back. You can't walk in this office shoe. If you even take off a shoe, you might likely fall in a gutter because what's in front of me where I'm standing is a gutter, but it's choked. So the water has overflown. See the rubbish. This is the first video. Let me show you another one. And it's sad. It's really sad because me myself, I don't understand why this should be happening. Right? Look at this video. I stood in front of my office and I took this video. Look at it. The cars can't go because the outer lane of the road is choked. Water is overflowing. That is how bad it is. And you're in Accra and this is happening, and they have MPs in that areas. They have assembly men. It's like nobody's bothered. When it's the dry season, everything is going and come normal. This causes traffic. Someone wants to get to work as early as this one was like as early as 7 o'clock or so, and as at 8, 9, people are still in traffic. So just imagine this. Look at this. I wanted to go and buy food again at the other side, just to go to the other side of the road. See, I walked and I was still working, and I realized that this if you know that from Dakoma Junction up to Sakaman, that is how the road has been. So you can't even cross to the middle lane to even cross the road to go to that side. And when you cross the road to the other side, that place is also flooded. Why are you supposed to be experiencing these things? Simple logic. One, this the first. When I see this, the first thing is rubbish. When you come to Dakoma Junction, there's a where the place was flooded that the cars couldn't go and it was choked. That side, there's a big gutter over there. Every day there's rubbish inside. I don't know whether people come from their house and come and put rubbish over there. Every day there's rubbish in that thing. See, cars can't go. I took this video myself. Cars can't go. Evidence clear. And they were just stuck in the traffic. So some had to use so my office is on the right. Some had to use that side to get to the Dakoma Junction before they could go. See, and when you look at this closely, you realize isn't it the same place I came to pass yesterday that when it was dry, like a dry season I passed, but today that it has rained. And this rain didn't take 1 hour. This was like a 30 minutes rain. Because I think it started when I was in the car. So when I go to work before this happens, when I go to work, I had to settle down, I went to buy food. Then every time I go to buy food and it's raining, I experience this thing. That's how funny it is. But it's not funny. It is sad. Because you can't be living in the country whereby their MPs, their ministers, their leaders, and you be experiencing such things. And to me, it's just sad. Whenever I see this thing, I'm my heart is, I don't know, it's a shimmy. I don't know, shimmy. Like, I'm pained because this is my country. This is where I come from. I've been in Accra for my whole life. Let's say I was born in Accra, yes, and you live in Accra and you're experiencing such things, and it's bad, very bad. Now look at this. So when it rained the other time, they had to take out the filth from the gutter, the sand and the filth. When they do that, look at it on the side of the road, they don't come and take. Has to put it to the rubbish collector or dustbin. The car will come and pick it and send it away so that the gutter will be clear. But as the case, when they distill it, they leave it there, it rains and it gets back inside. Look at the rubbish. Look at the rubbish look at the gutter. Full of rubbish. And you don't know where the rubbish is coming from. That's what it's mind busting. It will bust my brain. Someone will eat something and put it on your phone. When you tell the person to pick it, and the person will come and tell you shit. The person will come and insult you. I was on the street going home and someone had bought egg, and after eating it, dropped it on the in the middle of the road. I told the woman to pick it up, and she was like, "Oh, look at rubbish. Look at rubbish. Look at this video too." So I intentionally walked and I took a video across the park. Look at this. And this is a place where people work. This place also bring a lot of income to the government because they sell car spare parts as a lot of car spare parts. Sorry, car spare parts, right? And you know how expensive car spare parts are. So this is like a busy place where people come and trade and all that. And you come and because maybe your car is exposed, you need something for your car, come and buy. You can't even access the place. Look at this. You have to walk on the side. See, you have to walk on the side to get to wherever I wanted to go to. Why do we have to experience this? So me, I'm pleading with the government with like they should enforce some laws. The ministers and the MPs should try as much as possible to make this work because if they don't enforce the law, well, these things will be happening and we will just be there and Charlie, nothing. There will be nothing that will be like nothing will change about these things, right? It's sad. And whenever I'm talking about this, I can't leave Kaswa out, right? I can't leave Kaswa out. So let's go to Kaswa. So this one, the video I want to show you is I was from Damsuma to Kaswa. This is Malam Junction, by the way. It just rained a little bit, and the road full. What and why? Why should it be full? Right? Look at this video too. It didn't rain for 10 minutes. Like it drizzled. It wasn't even a rain. And just look at the road. So this is causing traffic. Instead of 3 lanes, you are using 2 lanes. You can't get home or to work at your convenience. You have to struggle. And when I see it, and bear in mind, most of the churches in Accra are very, 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 very faulty. So when you are in the car, you can even get like I was in the car and because I don't know, I seen it to it, there were holes under the car. When the car was going, so now when the air is blowing, it dirty my child. I didn't know. I was sitting at the front too. I was sitting at the front, and just like that, my trouser was dirty. So like when I go home, when I got down, I realized I was dirty. And I told her, yeah, look how you done to my dress. Or show me, right? And this has been happening for a very long time. The reason I'm saying for a very long time is because I don't know if you guys remember when I was doing back then in 2022, that was 2022, I was doing my service, right? I don't know, most of the people in Kaswa, that church, there used to be a time or there was a day whereby it rained heavily to the extent that people couldn't get a house on time. People got to the house the next day. I had friends who called me and told me they go to the house at 2 a.m. Some go to the house at 4 a.m. You go to the house at 4 a.m. Like from work you leave the house, you leave to work 5 p.m. They are getting to the house at 4 a.m. What was the essence of going back home? I don't know, you need to come back to work. Then you just shower and you come back to work. That is how bad the situation is. That's how bad the situation was. And this time around, it rained. People didn't get home on time. They had to like that kind of thing. So that day, what helped me was that when it was raining heavily, I was in the traffic. I was in the traffic, and when I go to, I don't know if you guys know barrier. When you can pass through barrier to Kaswa, it's a very long way. You go and pass through Kokobiti and all that. Those who don't know. Luckily for us, we were. Let me show you. We were in the middle of the road. Sorry. Then I realized that our lane wasn't going. It was choked. Like it was fully choked. The lane was choked. So this other side was coming. Like it was fluid. But that the cars weren't coming because that side too are choked. And our driver had to cross to the other lane, full speed to wherever we were going. So when we immediately got to that junction, the barrier junction, and we did the turn, and a lot of cars started following us, so it caused another traffic. Just imagine the going 3 lanes is locked. Coming, all the cars have joined, and they are coming to join those who are coming. Locked. Who will go? And it's late. Everybody wants to go home. Everybody wants to go home. So see, this is what I'm talking about. Look at the video. It's not really clear, but you can see. I've always been saying that I want to leave Kaswa. I can't stay in Kaswa because Charlie, young boy, power, Charlie, we will go through this stress. See, so we are using the other lane. Also, everywhere choke. Everywhere choke. The cars when they go, the cars when they come. So we use the other lane before we go to the junction, before we turn. So the cars that they were very fast, they were all blocked. This is the first video. Look at the second video. Where is it? Look at this video. So this is a video whereby this is where we go to every place of choked. So you have to do the turn. This is the barrier I'm talking about, right? Then look at this one too. So when I turned, there was a military guy who was trying to conduct so that people, some of the cars will make it easier. But still, you see, everyone wants to do, so they will obey the rules and things. But I don't know. That day I go home like 12 a.m. I left the office like 5. Now, look at this video. Let me even play this one, the sound. Listen to this one. Water. This is really
economy in here, system in here, road in here.
if you go and see
The system is not working
they will
out.
say
What is this?
what is this? This actually is a road where water flood down. Where it turns to. Now the other is I sat in the car and I was going, and this is what I encountered. Whenever it rains, especially in Kaswa, it rains heavily like this. Whenever it rains heavily like this, yeah, in Kaswa, I don't know where I'm coming from the Tuba. Those who know Tuba are coming down the stretch from the two boots. When it rains, the rain washes down the sand to the road. So it washes down the sand to the gutter. The gutter gets full, then comes to the road. So if you look at this video, it's a three or four lane. But now we are using just two because the road full, the sand full, the sand has come on the road. And this one car is even FCC barrier going. Look at this video too. So the sand is on the road because all the gutters are choked. Whenever the gutters, they build gutters, they build sewages. There are holes inside that gut on the street. So whenever it rains, the way is supposed to pass through that side and enter. But that's the case, all those places are locked. There's rubbish in the gutter. It's choked. The place locked. So, but even if you see the traffic, and I'll go back to it. Even if it rains, and because the dustbin is it sorry, the gutters are choked, and where the water is supposed to pass is also choked. It's cost 90 because the water won't go, so it will come on the road. Oh, and when this happens and it comes on the road, it damages the road. Then it affects us because you go back and the ministers and the MPs when they are coming for power, they come and tell you that vote for me, I'll fix your road for you. But you've forgotten that this is the same message that they've been preaching for the past 8 to 12 years. That same minister that has been in power saying that I'll fix your roads for you comes, fix it, and he gets spoiled. And he comes again next 4 years that I'll fix the road for you. Why is that so? Because whenever I fix the road, it gets spoiled because of these are some of the reasons why the road gets spoiled. The rain. it rains, it floods the gutter, it comes on the road. And most of that time they don't do, the roads are not well done. It's like one movement. Then it gets spot. Next 4 years, I'll fix your road for you. That's what has been happening. And in the minister is not lying because he will fix the road for you because yeah, that's the situation. So what are some of the solutions to these things? Because why you can't be just fixing roads, and some of them can don't even do it to do it the last year in the 4 years. They come and do some allotments, come and pour some sand on it, and come and do some allotments, and we'll still vote for them. But we don't learn. We vote for them and they'll come to power, come and do the same thing, and it's just going. Right? What are some of the solutions to this? One, the gutters need to be cleared. Like, we need to, I don't know, you see me, if I become president, I'll do a video on that. If I become president, I'll make sure every minister or every MP in my power, I'll let them understand that we are doing this, is a collaboration, collectively, so that to help the nation grow. All your areas, you make sure that the gutters are being distilled. Every rubbish and everything is being removed, cleared. If the gutters are cleared anyways, there will be no flood. This is the one thing that we don't know. And when we are building the gutters, I've seen in my area they are building gutters now. When they are building the gutters, they need to the cover is they need to mix sewages inside. So anyways, it goes inside and it just goes so that you really see that it has drained away. When it rains, it's supposed to be just smooth. But when you see manhole and pit holes, and we need to educate people on that. Education is very important. You think that everybody knows that there are these petty things that people are doing. Someone eats, puts the rubbish on the floor. Someone eats, puts the rubbish on the floor. These little rubbish goes and gets together, and that's what happens in the it becomes a bulky. It becomes bulky, and at the end of the day, they all get choked. These are the petty things. So if you are there, you are drinking water. Whenever I drink water in time, I put it in my bag. If till I find a dustbin, it's in my bag. If I don't find, I come home, I can't put it in my bag in the dustbin in the house. At times I even forget that there's rubbish in my bag. So the next day when I'm going to work and I'm checking my bag, I there's rubbish, and I take it out. How difficult it is it? Someone was sitting in a church with carrying a baby, finished eating, and she threw the rubber away. And the child is watching. The child also grow. There's no education. You go and come and do the same thing. They come and say what? It will be a cycle. It will be something that will be going. It will never change. It will never change. This is not supposed to be so. Right? And when you tell them to, yo, madam, what is church? When I'm sitting in the car and eating something, and you can't put it in your bag, put it in the church, put it in the taxi. And then when they reach their station, they sweep it, put it in the dustbin. Easy. Why would you put it on the floor? I was walking on the overhead. Under like an under bridge. Kaneshi. I was in the car. Then I saw a rubber tree. Finish drinking water. Overpass. Then you throw the rubber. Like, you see, those who know Accra know that when you are coming to Accra and you're in the car and you get to the traffic light that's about to turn to Kokobot, that place the traffic like it's true. So there's traffic. You need to alight and walk. Tell me why when I go to Accra, that place was no choke. I was like, hey, today what happened? Can you believe that when I got there, AMA had come and they had sacked all the people on the road to the extent that the barricades that people had to sell, they had also sacked them. So people were in the shops and there were people walking on the streets. But the roads that people sit on the road to sell. So it prevents the cars to move freely. That is what causes the traffic in Accra. Right? They are enforcing the law. They are having cleans. If you come and set up, they'll take your things, they'll fine you, put in fines. See someone's mother, they will use cane to lash you because you are going against simple you don't sell on the road. But it's believed that when they don't come close and they're in the shops, people won't come there. Who told you I won't come there? Me, I can go to town, go to the road, buy, enter inside and go and buy. Right? You see one person come and say today, oh no, won't come. One person come and say there, oh, the landlord will come. Then come and you get choked again. It was free from Coco Border to UTC. Right? And the churches have parked and they were loading fine. And then the FSC. So I realized that Ghanaians in Ghana here, if you want to make something happen, you need to enforce the law. And I think when I become president, I will do that. Yes, because Charlie, it's sad and it's upset. So let me know what you think in the comment section. These are my thoughts, and these are the experiences I've had. These are what I've seen personally. What have you also seen? If you have any video or anything that you You can also share with me on my social media handles. On Snapchat is Sebobi11. On Instagram, on TikTok, on X, Sebobi111. The ones are three. Yeah, connect with me. Let's vibe. And let's get in touch. Let's get interactive. Can you like, share, and subscribe if you haven't subscribed to this channel so that we build a bigger family and a better audience. I've seen that my video on the Chocho first thing is really going viral on TikTok. You can check it out too. Yeah, it's important because I realize that it's like it's something that has been on people's hearts, and people are commenting and getting back to it. And I realize the government is also trying to bring something on board, that they are trying to bring more buses that will help with these fair issues. And I'm just hoping as it has gone viral, I hope this video also goes viral, because it's very important that when these floods are prevented, and when you go to slum areas and these floods are there, it's easier for the water to go. Then it becomes stagnant water, malaria, cockroaches, lice. Like these are the very things that happen, and we get sick. Sickness that we're not supposed to be getting, and we'll be getting cholera and all these things. These are some of the things. So yeah, let's help prevent all these things, and it really help us. Once again, this video was brought to you by Juice and Cramps. This is a Sobolo. Very nice. Huh. Very powerful. With that big, yeah, and I really like it. It's nice. So they have, as I said, they have strawberry, they have orange, they have pineapple, they have watermelon, they have the Sobolo. These I'm talking about. When it comes to the crumbs, they have cupcakes, pies. Try the banana bread and thank me later. Very solid, very rich, and chocolate cakes and all that. So they have a package for you guys on Val's Day. Make sure you gift your partner on Val's Day from Juice and Crumbs. I'll see you in my next episode. Let's get it.